Hello everyone. So in this video I'll be doing a review on F9 or F9 The Fast Saga. So it is part of the world famous global franchise, the Fast and Furious franchise. So F9 is a 2021 action and adventure movie. I will go through the details of the movie before I go into the storyline, and then I'll give my own thoughts on it. So F9 stars starting with the main lead star Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, and John Cena, Song Kang, Tyrese Gibson, Natalie Emmanuel, Helen Mirren, Charlize Theron, Ludacris, Anna Sawai, Finn Cole, Michael Rooker, Lucas Black, Phil Eystedt Rasmussen, Vinnie Bennett, Kurt Russell, Bow Wow, J.D. Pardo, and it has cameo appearances by several celebrities such as musicians like Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and Ozuna, and also by the MMA fighter Francis Ngannou. F9 is directed by Justin Lin. It has screenplay by Daniel Casey and by Justin Lin. The story is by Justin Lin, Alfredo Botello, and Daniel Casey. It was produced by Neil H. Maltis, and by Vin Diesel and Justin Lin, Jeffrey Kirschenbaum, Joe Roth, Clayton Townsend, and Samantha Vincent. It has cinematography by Stephen F. Winden, and it was edited by Dylan Highsmith, Kelly Matsumoto, and Craig Dioria, and it has music by Brian Tyler. The production companies involved in the production are Original Film, One Race Films, Perfect Storm Entertainment, and Roth/Kirschenbaum Films. And the runtime of the movie is 2 hours and 23 minutes. It was distributed by Universal Pictures, and the release date was June 25, 2021 in the US. And this movie was made with a budget of between 200 to 225 million US dollars. So the synopsis of the story is Dom Toretto is living the quiet life off the grid with Letty and his son, but they know that danger always lurks just over the peaceful horizon. This time that threat forces Dom to confront the sins of his past to save those he loves most. His crew soon comes together to stop a world-shattering plot by the most skilled assassin and high-performance driver they've encountered, Dom's forsaken brother. So at the starting, we see Dom Toretto living peacefully with his wife and son, and somewhere in the countryside, far away from the city area. So it's somewhere out in the country, and the crew come to find Dom and Letty, and they say that Mr. Nobody's plane has gone missing, has gone down, and in somewhere in the South America, and they also they let him know about Project Ares, which is a plan to hack and control all the computer systems. And so basically the person who will have Project Ares will control the computer systems and will be kind of the ruler of the world. They can do anything they want to. And Project Ares is split into two parts, and they also need a access key to operate it. And they find out that the person who is working on the other side is actually Jack, who is a super spy and a rogue agent, and that person is actually Dom's forsaken brother. And we see the flashback scenes in between Dom and Jack, what happened in their life. And so basically Dom feels that Jack betrayed him and his father and his family, but going through the story, we learned that actually he was only following his father's orders, and actually he did what he had to do, and but Dom mistook it, and so Dom drove him away from the family, and so he had all that resentment and the hatred, and that kind of contributed to this, to who he is now, where he's angry and upset, and also wanting to take revenge against his brother. And so we see the whole relationship between Dom and Jack, and while they are fighting for this Project Ares, and fighting to, and also they are also having this bond between them explored in the story. And what happens is Jack switches sides, and because what happens is he's betrayed by his partner, who is Otto, a son of a diplomat, and the person who has been helping him all this time. So they also have captured Cypher, who is I believe another super spy. I'm not sure about Cypher because I haven't followed up with the Fast and Furious story, but I assume that she must be another rogue agent. So Otto betrays him, and so that makes Jack switch sides, and he helps Dom Toretto and his team. So what happens is they manage to destroy the satellite and save the day, and they do not reunite. So Dom and Jack, they do not become a family again, but they kind of have the whole hatred and the resentment and everything just disappear, and it kind of resolves that. So the bond between them is okay, but they do not go off together and become one family. So Dom tells Jack that he will have a lot of people looking for him, and Jack says he knows, and so Jack goes his separate way, and Dom with his team, they go their separate way too. So they destroy the satellite and save the day, and in the end of the scene, at the end of the movie, we see Dom having a family dinner with those he considers his family, which are his friends, his teammates, and the movie ends while they are waiting for another member to join. The car comes in and turns in, and so the movie ends there. And F9, when I think about the Fast and Furious franchise, what comes to mind is big action, great of course racing stunts, because the whole story is kind of centered around racing, and or rather centered around driving stunts and cars. So great action, racing stunts, and comedy. And F9 has no lack of racing stunts and of course the action. And I wonder just how many cars and vehicles were destroyed during the making of this movie, because it seems like they destroyed hundreds of vehicles, and well, it does make for a great entertainment for us as an audience watching. We like to see action, and the more action, the more entertainment, of course, the better it is for us. And of course, there are some logical loopholes. Like one is where Ludacris and Tyrese Gibson, they go to space with a rocket strapped onto a old Pontiac car. So we just see a old car with a rocket on top, floating around in outer space, and they're trying to save the world like that. And it is great comedy. It's great comedy and great entertainment. So of course, definitely there are a few logical loopholes here and there, but overall, the screenplay and the storyline, the emotional screenplay, the relationships, like the family and friendship sentiments, and the great stunts, the great cinematography, it all kind of makes us overlook the logical loopholes. So F9, the Fast Saga, F9 is a great entertainment. It has great action, great racing, great stunts, great comedy, and also family sentiments. And of course, it makes for it's overall it's a great package, a great package of good entertainment. So you will, I would say, you will hardly notice the time passing by. So for 2 hours plus, you will be quite entertained. And yeah, so overall I'll give F9 a rating of 8.5 out of 10. And F9 is streaming on Netflix, so you can catch it on Netflix. And what do you think of F9? Have you watched the movie? Do let me know your thoughts and comments about and reviews about the movie in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and until the next video, take care and goodbye.